Hi there and welcome into my channel. I apologise for not being on. I've not been on YouTube for a while. It's not the same place as it used to be. Anyway, I'm in with a wee haul to kick us all off. So let's get started. I've got 2 teardrop wreaths. I'm going to make a wreath for my front door. These have just come in for Temu. I think that was £7.49 for 2 of them. Obviously I've got to fluff them up and stuff, but I'm not one to keep the crinkly crispy paper. A couple of other things here for Temu. So yeah, that's £7.49 for the 2 then. And I get a wee summer sign. I actually thought this was bigger, as is always the case with Temu. It's just a wee hello summer sign. I was planning on putting that in my wreath somewhere, but it won't. That was only 79p, so it's not a great loss. This is 10 shopping bags. No, telling you lies, it's 12 shopping bags. You know, those ones that fold up and go in there like that. I've got them. I'll put some in for some raffle prizes in my different places. So I don't remember how much they were, but they were only £1 a bag. This next thing is a carrier for the Stanley Cup. I think that was £1.29, and I know it doesn't look as if it would fit, but it definitely does fit because I've put my other one on there just to show you. So that was that from Temu. Another thing for Temu is a small yarn bag. It's just for keeping the one bob of yarn in. Wee hole at the top, and it's quite good quality. It's okay. The trouble is you never keep just one ball of yarn. I've always got about a dozen. But that's for taking when we go away in the van or anything like that. It's just to keep me busy. That was, I think that was £2.29. Wasn't that expensive? That is UV stickers for my nails, to hold on false nails. You just peel that off, stick that to your nail, put your false nail on the top, and then cure it under the UV. So we'll hide them in there. And that's the false nails that I bought. They were £1. I think that the sticker things were £2 something. This here, this is a 3-piece set. And it's supposed to be a garden spike. You know these no rest in peace, lest we forget type things. But it doesn't have a spike to put it into the garden. But that's okay, because we'll sort that out ourselves. We'll build something or get something and stick them in. I might even put them in my windowsill behind my candelabra, or so it's in front, at the front of the window. I quite like them. I think they were about £5 for the 3 of them. And on that theme I have a bigger one. And this one does have the attachment. There's actually 2 in here. Let's have a look and see if we can get it. I like the way these ones came packaged. They're nice and secure. So there you are, you can see it there. It's the gun, the hat, and the stake, and the soldier nailing with his gun in his hand. Just got to keep these guys in your memory for made a lot of sacrifices for a lot of reasons. Let's just leave that there. And this is a small craft book. It's just the ultimate craft planner. I thought that would be thicker than it is. It's very thin. There's maybe 20 pages in it. But it gives me an idea. Your bucket list, your must-dos, monthly, websites for inspiration, gift projects, that kind of thing. That was cheap as chips. I think it was £1 something. And this here is to go along with the yarn bag. And it's a bag for, there you go, a crochet hook. Couldn't I get that better? My crochet hooks. I've got 3 or 4 of these, but I've got about 5 different sets of crochet hooks, and I'm putting a kit together that I can leave in the van so as I don't take one with me every time. So that was £3 something, £3.80 or something like that. That was right. That's it all for Temu. I went back and joined a thing I used to have an interest in years ago, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Anyway, I was out with a friend from it last week, and we went to Country Baskets, and then we went to Costco. So I got these roses here in Country Baskets, and I bought these just fake flowers for my summer theme, and these will go in that teardrop wreath that I showed you. I'll sort them out into that. They've to go with that. And as well, I got this. This was, I don't remember how much the flowers were. I think they were about a £5 a bunch. This ribbon is 10 yards. And it's lovely velvet. I got that in that shop as well, and that was, I think that was about £7. And that one there. That's a satin wired ribbon, and that's a wired ribbon. So they're going to go in that wreath as well, along with some white ribbon that I've got over there, but that's no part of the haul. It's really warm here today. My throat's quite dry. Right, I have been making some crochet coasters. You know, like tea coasters. So I've been doing that. Here they're here. Coffee, tea and friends. So I made these wee boxes for them, and there's the coasters. These are rainbow ones. So some of them I've made, they're over there, but I've got one example here that's wrapped up. Like this is a coaster, and it's a mug hug. You know, the thing that goes around your mug of coffee to keep your coffee warm. So I needed some of these coloured buttons because I've got a whole tin that I've already made to package up, and I needed buttons for them. So they were only £1 in the range this morning. And on that theme, I bought these ones, were £2.99. There's 140 buttons in it, various sizes, as you can see, 3 different sizes. And these ones say handmade with love, and they'll just go here, so that you can wrap that around your coffee mug. Okay, so that's that. Again, that was £2.99 in the range. These were £1.99, and it's just seed beads, and it's for these. See the wee shakers? So I've got that to do the shakers. I've got some seed beads, but I was needing more, as you know. What would I say? They were £2.99. A pair of wire cutters, £1.79. in the range. It's just for my wreath so as I can cut the flowers a bit better. My last ones are kind of blunt after making all my wreaths last year. And this was actually £2.50 and there was 3 rolls. There was these 2 and a thicker one. And I got that in Aldi's last week. It was a special buy. Right, okay. That's me. That's my first video back for 2025. So I'm off now. I'm going to start making this wreath. So I'll film the processing bits. Or I'll take stills and I'll put it into a slideshow. So, if you liked that video, give us a wee like and subscribe. Tell your friends where I am and share the love. Take care and I'll see you all again next time. Bye.